Hey guys, this is Hetu and welcome back to ATL QA Lab. So in the previous video we have looked at uh, around variables, data type and typecasting, right? So we have covered the data types. I think string data type and number data type, right? But there are s- some other data types as well that we would like to cover, right? So let me recap it from the data type point of view because this is very basic and we need to understand that, right? So let me, all right. So what we have covered, guys, data types, right? I just put within the comments. So we have learnt about numbers, number data type, right? Number data type. Within number, we have looked at int and float, right? Only two. Okay. Now there are some more, but let's not go into that detail because that's not the intention. So this is the one I think we have looked at. And we have also looked at the string data type, guys, right? String data type, right? And we have looked at how to assign and how to, display, etc. But we have to look a little more about this, right? Now, uh, the third type of data, third data type in, Python is list. Fourth one is tuple. Okay, and fifth one is dictionary. Okay, dictionary. All right, guys, don't worry too much about it now. We will take a look at each of them. Okay. So, number, I think we are quite clear about this, I think. Okay. But and string. So, string we have looked at how to assign the value and then how to retrieve the value. But we have to look more about string and list. Maybe. Okay. We will try to cover these two at least. Okay. We'll see that if time permits, we can also cover tuple. Otherwise, tuple and dictionary will be covering in the next video. Okay. So this is just to set the agenda because understanding the data type is very important, guys. Okay, in any programming language, until you understand the data types, what it means and why do we use these data types, it doesn't make any sense for you to jump directly into the programming, right? So these are very basic, right? And in Python especially, and there might be interview questions as well that people might ask you, right? So let's try to uh, cover that first, okay? So let me. So what we have looked at, guys, string, right? Yesterday we had looked at string. Let me just say my str. I want to give a variable name, and then I will say this is string data type. Okay. All right. Now string variable. Okay. Fine. Now what we want to do is we have seen that if we say my str print my str, then it will display you the result here. As you see here, right? So this is how you see here, right? So this is displaying the result, right? This one, whatever we have done. But if we want to, display only some part of this entire string, right? This entire thing which is within this quotes, right? It is a string, right? So we want to, display only. Let's say I want to display only this, okay? This only four, right? Let me just, okay. Now I want to only display this four character, right? In that case, we have to uh, we have to use this the slicing concept within the string, right? So what is this slicing concepts, guys? Slicing concept is basically we have to give that the parameters, right? So let's say in within the bracket. So this is something. Okay, so this is something, the index of this string actually always starts from 0. So if I want t, I want to extract the t from this particular string, I have to give the index 0. Okay, so in Python, the string basically starts from zero index, right? So in that case, I will be getting t, okay, because this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and space is 4, and then 5, and then 6, something like that, okay. So now let's try to, okay, let me now run it. I should get output as t, guys, okay. You see here, we got t here, right? Here, okay. Now let's say if I want, not only single character, I want, let's say, this entire, okay, this entire four characters. In that case, I have to give the starting and ending position also. So what is the ending position? So if you see that 0, 1, 2, 3, okay, I should be giving it 3 here, okay, then I should be getting this entire this, okay. Let's try to see if it is working. Okay, so looks like something wrong, okay. So S is still not coming, THI is only coming here, right? Why it is? Because guys, see, this ending character, the starting index is fine. Ending index will not be considered, okay? It will always consider, uh, it will, discount this ending position, okay? So it will actually consider one lesser than that, right? So it will consider from 0 to 2, okay? So if we say 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, okay, here only. If I want this complete thing, then I have to say instead of 4, I have to say instead of 3, I have to say 4. Why 4? Because I want to consider up to here. So 0, 1, 2, 3 here. 3 is coming on S and then 4 is coming 1 after that, right? So when I say 4, which means it will consider from 0 to 3 because it will always consider one lesser than your ending index, right? Now this will display you this. Let's see. You see, guys, this is displaying this, correct? So this is how you want to, if you want to slice it, you can slice it basically, right? So the part of a string. Now let's say if I want, okay, I want up to here maybe. Okay, if I want up to 10, let's see. It will come up to 9 basically. Okay, so this is here. You see here? This is up to here. This is 9 character 0 to ninth, right? So ninth index basically. How it is? I'll show you. This is for 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay. We have given 10. It is considering up to index, ending index up to index number 9. Okay. So this is how you can do this slicing. And guys, there is another concept also. Okay. So if you want, by default, it is taking space escaping. It is actually escaping one character, every character. Now by default, it is 1, which means actually it is considering everything, right? Let's say I will say 20. Okay. 20. I think it will take everything. Now let's run it and see what is happening. Okay, even I think 25 will work. We'll take everything now, right? So it's taking, right? This is string variable. Now, since by default it is taking one escape, right? Which means actually it is not escaping any of this character, right? If I say 2, which means it will start from T and it will jump to two characters, right? In that case, previously it was actually by default also it was jumping only one character, which means it was jumping from T to H and H to I and I to S. That's why everything was coming properly here, right? Now in this case, I am actually trying to jump it to 2, which means it will try start with T and then it will jump to H, right? It will not go to H. It will jump directly to I. Okay. So let's see. And then it will not go to S also. It will go to space and then after that it will jump to S. Let's see how it works. You see, this is what I was telling guys. Okay, after T and then I, then S also not coming. It is jumping to space and then jumping to S. Then again it's jumping to space. Sorry, S. So that's why it is actually jumping to 2. If I say 3, it will jump to 3 basically. So it will actually say T and I. Not TI guys, T and S, because it will jump to 3. So 1, 2, 3. TS, it will start with TS. You see guys here, right? Okay. Hope you are able to understand this. Okay. So this is how you can actually use the slicing concept of the string, right? Now, what we will do is, I think there are so many other things that you can do, guys. Okay. There are functions, inbuilt function for a string that you can use. For example, I will just show you one. So if you want to know the length, right? So length of the string, then you can know what is the length basically, right? Here it's saying 23, right? So the total length of this particular string is 23. Okay. So there is length function. There are some other functions that you can use. Actually, you can just Google on and you can start using all those functions. But make a practice, guys, so that you will be comfortable with that, right? So interview questions related to that we will be covering later. But now we are just building up the concept, right? So it's very important that you understand this in string concept, right? Now we will look at so up to here, these two are the basic data type. Okay. Now this is compound data type, guys. Okay, list, tuple, dictionary. Okay. So what is list? Now these are very basic one that we have seen right now. Now we will talk about list. So what does it mean by list, guys? List is nothing but list is basically um, containing multiple items in a box. It's something like array, right? In other programming language, if you are aware of it, right? So when I say I have a list of fruits, right? For example, I have a list of fruits. So how I will put the list of fruits? So I have to, let's say I want to put into this variable. So for list, guys, I have to always start with square bracket. Okay, this is square bracket basically. So we have to use this. Okay. Now, um, so we are learning list, guys. Okay. Just so for list, we have to give the variable name, and then we have to put a square bracket, and we have to put here name. Let's say I want to put apple, then I'll say banana, then I will say mango or any other fruits. Okay. All right, guys. I want to just take three. Okay. So in this case, if I need to print everything here, what I will say, I just have to say print fruits, then I will be getting fruits, all the fruits here. All right, you see here displaying, right, all of them. Now if I need to actually get so what is happening here, guys? These are the different items basically within the list, right? So list is basically what? List is a collection of uh, objects or collection of items, right? So now this particular list, which is called fruit, it's containing apple, banana, and mango. These three different type of items, right, within that, and we can display it like this. If I need to display the very first item in the list, then similar to string, in string what we have done, basically we have this particular, the first character in the string was starting with 0 index, right? Similarly in list also we can use the same concept. So in list we want to get this particular first item, then we have to use the 0 index here, right? Let's see, it should display apple. See, it's displaying apple, right? Similarly, if I want 0 to 2, then what will happen, guys? It will say 0 and 1. These two items will be displayed in the list, okay? Not the mango. You see, these two are coming, guys, right? So this is how actually you can use the slicing concept here also. I mean, basically you can get what all the items that you want from the list, right? Now this list is very powerful, guys, right? So this list is there is a concept called mutable and immutable, right? Mutable, I will say, right? Mutable. Just understand that. I will explain it. Mutable. Mutable means which can be changed. Okay. Immutable means cannot be changed. Okay, something, this is the English pure meaning of the English word, right? So mutable, when I am going to say mutable, you understand that it's not, it can be changed. When I say immutable, it cannot be changed. So list is basically, guys, if I need to add some more items, let's say, there's one more important thing. Okay, this is like array in other programming language, but this also supports means list support different kind of data types also as well, guys. Okay, so let's say I say 2 here, right? This will support, actually this will not give you an error, see. But in other programming language, you have to give the similar kind of data type, values of the same data type, otherwise it will give you error. So this is the beauty of Python basically, right? So it can accommodate any kind of data types basically, right? So see, this is numeric data type and these are string, right? But still it is able to hold. So if I want to access this, so I'll for this one, right? So I'll say 0, 1, 2. Okay. So this I have to say 3, right? 3 means I'll be getting this particular index number 3 is starting from 0, 1, 2, 3. I should be getting output as 2. See, I'm getting output as 2, right? So this is another thing I wanted to show. Now, guys, let's see if I want to add something to this particular uh, okay, if I want to add append, right? If I want to say, I'll say here orange, right? If I say orange, then if I print, what will I get? Okay, I should get orange obviously. All of them together with orange, right? So it's added here at the end, right? So you can actually add it. Let's say if I want to, I don't want to add at the end, but I want to add at the index level 2, maybe here, not 2. This is index number 1, basically 0 and 1. So if I want to add the orange here, what I will do, guys, I will just say here, okay, I don't want to add it. Now I will say insert. Okay, this is a built-in function, guys, that we have to use. That's why Python is having a lot of advantage, right? Now let's say if I want to add at the index number 1, and what is the value? I'll say orange. Okay, let's see. Now guys, it should be added. See now, apple, after apple, orange is added, and this banana, then mango, then this, right? So this is how you actually you can insert at given wherever you want basically, right? So given index you can insert, right? Uh, so there are some other features also that you can use, guys. Okay, so let's say I have fruits. Okay, I have some function called short function. Okay, once I say short, okay, I just want to remove it. Okay, first. Now if I want to say, I say short, then what will happen? Let's see. Okay, before that and after that I will say, before shorting this one, okay, and after shorting also I am displaying. Okay, let's see. See, so apple, banana, mango, and orange. Okay, uh, ideally apple, orange, because we are actually inserting at one. So it should be apple, orange, banana, mango. So it's coming, right? Apple, orange, banana, mango. So this is before shorting it, right? When I say short, it basically will be shorting it based on the alpha, numeric, what you say, the character value, right? So now apple, banana, mango, and orange. Basically, see, based on the first character, it has sorted already, right? Which one should come first and which one should come later, right? Let's say if you, I want in the reverse order. So I have some function called reverse. Now if I want to print it, see, I will see the reverse also here. Now you see, guys, apple, banana, mango, orange. Now this same reverse, orange, mango, banana, and apple is coming here. See, because we have reversed it. So similar to that, I think we have so many other functions. Just try to try using it. See, there are so many: post, pop, remove, So many are there actually. You just try each one of them, I think, and that so that get yourself comfortable with that, right? So this is how actually you can use the list, guys. Okay. So as I said that we are going to use these two words, mutable and immutable, right? So list, we have seen that this is mutable. When I say mutable, mutable means actually we can add, we can remove, or we can we can append it, or we can add at location where we want, right? So this list is very flexible, right? So that's why it is called mutable, means which can be changed. Now we will move to tuple, guys. Okay. Now see, tuple is another data type, complex data type, not complex but compound data type, I would say, right? Now we will learn about tuple actually. Okay, quickly. So guys, similar to that, tuple will always start with parenthesis. Okay, this bracket, right? So this is called, also called parenthesis. There is no other difference, right? In list we use square bracket, but in tuple we use this parenthesis. Okay, this bracket. Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let me. It's done. Now let's try to print it and see what's coming. Obviously everything will come, and now this is coming with this bracket. Similar things we can also, if we want to access this banana, then it is on index number 1, right? So 0 and 1. If I say 1 here, I should be able to access the banana. You see that we are able to access the banana here. Similar to that, right? Okay. Now let's see if we have any other function, guys. Okay. Append. There is no append. Okay. Insert. There is no insert. Okay, guys. So which means basically uh, tuple. I'll tell you the difference. Okay. Okay. Now tuple. Okay. So tuple is basically, tuple is, guys, immutable. Okay. Which means I cannot add anything. If I have defined any variable as a tuple, then I cannot add anything, I cannot remove anything, I cannot append anything, I cannot insert anything, right? So that's the reason this is called the tuple. Okay, the tuple. Okay, I'll say list. Okay, read and write both, right? And tuple is only read only. Okay, we cannot do any other operation than displaying it, or just maybe we can use the count here. Maybe see if I can use that count. Okay. Yeah, 1 second. I think we can use length, I guess. Okay. Let's see. Okay, length, yeah. So see, it should ideally give 3, right? So it's right. It's giving 3, right? So this is how you can check. This is the tuple, and main difference is this only, guys. Okay. This is read write because we have seen that we were able to append, insert, etc. whatever value we want. But in tuple, we cannot do any other operation other than just reading it, okay? So, and displaying it, correct? So, this is what the main difference, okay? And what we will do is the last data type, that is dictionary, guys. I think we will look at in the next session, okay? So guys, okay, so this is tuple is immutable, guys, and list is mutable in this case, okay? And similarly, string is also mutable, right? So this concept, just keep it in mind. In the next session, we will try and finish the dictionary. That might be relatively smaller session. But yeah, I just wanted to cover every data type here. And guys, you have to make some practice here. That's why I have not covered all the functions here. Just Google it, and then you will be able to get all the information about this, these data types, right, in Python. And data type in Python is very important to understand. Once you understand, then the rest of the session will be easier for you to understand, guys. Okay, so that's all for this video, guys. And one more thing I'm noticing, guys, I'm not getting any likes, or there is no comments on this series. So it's little bit discouraging for me. Okay, so I mean, I'm putting a lot of efforts to do this video for you, but if you're not appreciating or if you're not liking it, at least let me know that you're not liking it, or you need some different way of explaining or something, uh, and then I will not be able to understand it, right? So that's the reason I will say that please like and comment, and also share with your friends, right? That's the token of appreciation of my work that you can give me, right? So if you really like it, please do so. And I'll see you soon with the next video. Until then, happy learning and God bless you. Bye.